Hello dear students, this is Rebecca Dee from RA Knowledge Spot. Dear students, how are you all? Hope so everything is going well. Okay students, today the video that I have to make on it is 1.6 and the long question of 1.6. You can check my list actually over there in my channel, and we have already made the video of question number 3 and 4. That was at the time of in the smart syllabus. Now it's time to make the video of question number 2, the left question 2, 4 and 6 actually. So today this is the long question of exercise number 1.6. That's a quite interesting. Okay dear students, before we are going to start the question actually, I really want to share you something very important, that is the concept regarding to the perimeter of a rectangle actually. So what is a rectangle? Rectangle is a shape which is having a length and a width basically. The length is you can say it's quite bigger, of course, rather than the width. You can also call width a breadth. You can use the word alternatively. Number two, there is the formula for finding the area of the rectangle, that is length multiplied by width. Okay, and we want to discuss you actually the perimeter. Now this is the shape in front of you of a rectangle. Now this is the perimeter of rectangle, and basically I just want to tell you how it form actually. Now how you have to produce this formula, how you make this formula. Now these are the two lengths and these are the parallel, the width of this shape. Now actually perimeter is something that sum of the lengths of any shape or sum of its boundaries. Like if you want to find any kind of like perimeter of any shape, no matter whatever the shape, whatever it looks like, regular or irregular, you just have to sum all the sides or the boundary actually. Why I just write here the word boundary. Boundary means the outsider shape, not inside, because when we talk about the inside, the stuff or the material, whatever it is inside, that is called the area. But when we talk about the boundary or the outer side, that is called the perimeter, or P for perimeter. In, like, if you want to keep in your mind, you want to you want to make it more simpler, P for perimeter, P for plus. You have to add all the sides of the shape, particular shape. Now what is the perimeter of the rectangle? This is the formula. Now how you make it, like 2L, like you are having two lengths and you are having two widths, so you just have to add both of them. And now this is 2L plus 2W. Now we can take 2 common and L plus W will be as it is. What is this meter? Meter or M, you can say this is the unit of the perimeter, because when you find the area of any shape, you will get centimeter square or meter square. But perimeter means meters, only meter. There's no power actually, like not do, it's only one power, because it's one dimensional figure. You can say not, the figure is not one dimensional, but here the answer is in only meter. Okay, dear student, that was whole about the perimeter. Now the length of the rectangle is 4 times its width. The perimeter of the rectangle is 150 centimeter. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Now actually in all the statemental question in mathematics, what happens, you should know some techniques to solve this question. In all the statemental question is actually, when you're talking about is, it means equal sign. When you're talking about 4 times, it means 4 is going to multiply. Times mean multiplication and its width. Like अभी आप देखेंगे कि उसको कैसे करना है. Then the perimeter of the rectangle is a given information. There are some things in question like that, some things that you are with given and some things you have to find it out. And then find the dimensions. Actually, what is the meaning of dimensions? Dimensions are the directions or the lengths, the widths, how many sides you're actually having. You have to find the dimensions. There are only this picture, actually rectangle is a two-dimensional figure, means there's a one length and the other is width. We have to find dimensions, means length and width. Now solution is in front of you. Let you have to suppose, like let we are going to suppose that length is equal to x and width is equal to y. Then okay, this is the, now what is this line actually? This is so simple, dear students. You just have to go through a question 2 to 3 times and definitely you will get this line. See, what is it? This is a length of the rectangle, and I just write here length of the rectangle. Now what is the meaning of is in all the statemental question? Is means equal sign. Done. Now this 4 is as it is. Times mean multiplication. and width is also as it is. So do you see and do you notice this one? This is something very simple. Now we are just going to put the values. Now length of the rectangle, that is, what is the length of the rectangle? Length mean x, it's just x. Equal is as it is, then 4 is as it is multiplied by width. Now what is your width? Width is your y, and this becomes the equation that you have to call it an equation number 1. This is your equation number 1. Now there's another information in the question, that is perimeter of the rectangle is 150 centimeter. Yes, you have to see carefully also the centimeter units there, because you're talking about the perimeter, so the units is simple centimeter, not centimeter square. Now you have to write perimeter of the rectangle just like this. Perimeter of rectangle means equal sign, yes, and then 150 centimeter. Now perimeter is equal to, as I already have told you, what is the formula for perimeters? That is equal to 2 into L plus W. Now 2 is as it is. What is your length? Go to the start. Length is your x. W is y. You already given the perimeter, that is 150 centimeter. Now here 2 is multiplying, and on the other side it will be divided. When you cut them, you will get 75. Now this is the one more equation you are having here. Now by arranging, actually it will be x plus y is equal to 75, because normally in algebra when we are going to find x and y, they normally written at your left hand, not at your right side. Or जिन बच्चों ने those students who have done actually 1.6 and they notice it that in all the whole exercise, the question that are of an upper portion, they all written like x y, not y x, is in order. Actually they are in order, that's why I just write in a way. This is the second equation, and this is the main two equations we are having. Now we have to start. Okay, dear students, those who already know this exercise, of course, those who have done it, they know there are two methods of solving this exercise, these questions. Like the one is matrix inversion method, the other is Cramer rule. Whatever the method you like, you can apply here, because in the question the examiner, the teacher, anyone is not going to ask you. So it is your own choice, but whichever the method you can apply, you can. Okay, now maybe you remember this one. Now you have to write, I'm going to do here matrix inversion method. Now this is 1 minus 4. You have to write the coefficients in this matrix, 1 1. Then we are having only two variables in this question. X y is equal to 0 and 75. As you know that this is A, this is capital X, and this is capital B. We're going to make the formula like x को आप यहीं रहने देंगे, A, you're going to shift this A to the other side. This will be A inverse B. If you want to know then how it could possible, then in my previous video where I actually have started these questions, I have made the video, I have told you over there now what is the reason behind it, why we are going to write A inverse. Okay, now A inverse, now this is the formula for multiplicative inverse, that is adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. ADJ, that is adjoint of A, and this is the term like determinant of A. Now first you have to find A determinant. This is, these bars are showing you the determinant. Now how you have to find the determinant? You have to multiply in a cross form, 1 1s are 1 and 1 minus 4, and D for determinant, D for difference sign, like you have to put a minus sign inside them. Okay, now 1 1s are 1, minus minus plus 4 1s are 4, and 4 plus 1, that is 5. Okay, now the value of determinant is 5, that is not 0, it means the inverse is possible. Now we have to find the adjoint of A. Now this is your A, and how you have to find the adjoint? This term, like this is called the primary diagonal, and you have to actually just change the place of primary diagonal, and this is called the secondary diagonal. And what you have to do, S for secondary and S for sign, you have to change the sign. If this is negative, it will eventually become positive, and this is positive, it will be negative. Now what is the formula? That is A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. Here you have to put the value of adjoint of A, then determinant of A. Now equation 1 will be, this is the main equation 1, because we have to find this x. Just remember, this is the capital X but not the small x. Okay, here this is the capital X. Okay, now see the formula. This is A inverse, means whatever you have to find the whole A inverse, you have to put it there. And B is this matrix, go to right here. Now there is one technique actually. Students, don't divide first. First multiply, then and then division. It will be more simpler rather than when you divide you will get fractions. Those who already have done these questions, they know that technique actually. Now first multiply these two matrices. First row, first column, second row, second column. 1 with 0 plus, there's always positive sign while you are multiplying, and 4 with 75. Minus 1 with 0 and 1 with 75 with a positive sign, and 5 is as it is. Now 100 plus 470 इसको multiply करेंगे, you will get 300. Then 100 again 75 and the 75. When you're going to add them, basically you will get 300 by 75 divided by 5. It means both terms 1 by 1 divided by 5. Now, and what is this xy? See, this capital X is equal to small x small y. So we just, instead of writing this one, because you have to find the small x small y, you're going to put the value here. Now after cancellation you will get 60 and 15. Now go to the first. Now what is your x length? You know that you have to find the dimensions of the rectangle, mean you have to find length and width. Now length is x, means this is something very important. Now see dear students, x is equal to 60. The two metrics are equal, the values are corresponding values are also same. Now x is equal to 60, and what is your x? X is your length. It means length is equal to 60. Then what is your y? Y is your 15. Now what is actually y? Y is the dimensions, that is width. It means these are the two values that you have to find. Students, now that is the final answer of the question, and hope so it will not difficult for you too much. Now this is the method, that is Kramer rule. If you don't like this method, you can apply the Kramer rule. But actually students, you have to do both the methods, because in your exam anything could be possible. So right now this is the method for you. If you have any problem, let me know please. Do like my videos if you like them, subscribe my channel, and now see you in the next video with the next question of 1.6. Okay dear students, take care and bye bye.